Trey in the building. He said, hit that like or we gon' fight. Make sure you check him out on YouTube.
MoneyBoy. Trade. Private jet flights overseas. Damn pieces coming by the league. Piano witch playing with the keys. Waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, racks, blue cheese. Murder ain't came up in the street. Good dope, no price cheap. Pop pills, too high geek. Private jet flights overseas. Damn pieces coming by the league. Piano witch playing with the keys. Waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, racks, blue cheese. Murder ain't came up in the street. Good dope, no price cheap. Pop pills, too high. Counting hundreds with my amigos. Blue water, frozen Sub-Zero. Hit a lick, flip it twice. Break bread with my people. Who knock and look out the people. Clutching my desert eagle. Cock, aim, squeeze, trigger, empty clip and reload. Pints, pills, 2 kilo. Bitches coming in trio. Shaking all ass, beat the pot like Migos. Last second shot and one. Free throws, no Master P, but I'm looking for the free code. Pints, pills, 2 kilos. Bitches coming in trio. Shaking all ass, beat the pot like Migos. Last second shot and one. Free throws, no Master P, but I'm looking for the free code. Private jet flights overseas. Damn pieces coming by the league. Piano witch playing with the keys. Waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, racks, blue cheese. Murder ain't came up in the street. Good dope, no price cheap. Pop pills, too high geek. Private jet flights overseas. Damn pieces coming by the league. Piano witch playing with the keys. Waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, racks, blue cheese. Murder ain't came up in the street. Good dope, no price cheap. Pop pills, too high geek. Too high geek. Top floor, nosebleed seat. 4A, 4AB. Push star, got no key. MoneyBoy, Lou got said. Take a picture, paparazzi. Quay, Louis, Bill Cosby. Rape a hoe, no, not me. Hashtag MB3. Primetime NBC. On lane, I do me. Dial on, I spit heat. Private jet flights overseas. Damn pieces coming by the league. Piano witch playing with the keys. Waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, racks, blue cheese. Murder ain't came up in the street. Good dope, no price cheap. Pop pills, too high geek. Private jet flights overseas. Damn pieces coming by the three. Piano witch playing with the keys. Waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, racks, blue cheese. Murder ain't came up in the street. Good dope, no price cheap. Pop pills, too high geek.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Toxic Masculinity Show. I am your host, MoneyBoy Trey. Today I am joined by Letitia Campbell, whose name is currently popping in these YouTube streets. When you did this collab with Woody, did you know that it was going to cause such a ruckus?
I gotta say that I did have a feeling that it would cause some type of ruckus. Yeah, I did think that it would cause I don't want to say ruckus, but I did know that it was going to get the YouTube streets talking.
I think your review of everybody that reviewed your collab did it too.
Absolutely.
What made you say, you know what, everybody that reviewed this video, I'm finna review y'all and give my opinion on what y'all think y'all know?
Because I know what get views in these YouTube streets. I mean, at the end of the day, we're all here for the purpose of getting views and getting our name out there. And I knew that me reviewing the content creators that review me and vibing with Woody's collab would bring people to my channel. And that's the bottom line. I mean, I do what I know that is going to get people to come to my channel.
I have to give it to you. That was a great marketing strategy. Joy, any questions?
I do. So with the Woody, because after the whole thing happened with Woody and Walt, and if you guys don't know, we didn't give a backstory. Chilling with Walt is B-Love's brother, and Woody is actually, I don't know, a brother, friend.
They're really, really, really close friends. but they call each other brothers.
Like brothers.
Yeah.
So she did a collab with his brother.
Mm-hmm.
And do you think there was an expiration on his relevancy? Because I was surprised and shocked because Woody has been under the radar after that for a while. So it kind of brought his name back out there as well. So it's kind of like you guys helped each other. So the networking went both ways.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciated that because I was like, oh wow, Woody is back outside. And then when I seen who Woody was back outside with, I said, interesting. Because there was controversy behind that as well.
It was.
With another YouTuber.
Why was there controversy?
Letitia. Don't do that.
What? Who are you talking about?
The young lady who did the collab with him. That was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Would you like to elaborate on that situation?
So I did a live explaining that I encouraged that collaboration to happen between Woody and Chanelly. And that live that I did explaining how I encouraged it, it caused a lot of ruckus because the things that I talked about in that live, to the people that reviewed it, they reviewed it, and the way that they saw it was like I was throwing her under the bus because I was speaking about things that her and I had spoke about in private. And I did speak about things that her and I spoke about in private pertaining to YouTube and her interaction with vibing with Woody behind the scenes leading up to their collab. Now, when I did that live, it was not my intentions to throw her under the bus, because I genuinely like this woman, and I still do. I don't have no ill feelings towards her or anything like that. Now, she doesn't speak to me, and I'm okay with that a little bit. I have no choice but to be okay with it because I'm not in the business of kissing ass.
Has she ever explained why she was offended or upset by what you said?
No, she didn't. The day that no, she didn't. The day that I did that live video, it was very impulsive. I did it on the fly. Like when I saw that her and Vibing with Woody finally did a collaboration together, I was genuinely happy. I was like, oh my God, they finally did it. Like that was my reaction to it when I first saw it. And when I saw it, I caught at the tail end because I wasn't really on YouTube that day. And when I finally went on my phone and got on YouTube and I saw that they were live, I was like, oh shoot. Chanel and Vibing with Woody are live. They're doing a collaboration finally. Yes. So right away I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go on YouTube. It was really impulsive. I didn't think about it. I just went live and I started talking about how I encouraged her to do the live. That video is private right now because I felt so bad after the situation occurred and everything blew up. I decided that I would just private that video, although that video is out there because the young lady who reviewed it, which is Truth Hurts, she reviewed it. So she has it on her channel. She reviewed it, and the narrative that she painted was that I was a terrible friend, that I threw Chanel under the bus and all of that. And I could understand how somebody from the outside looking in would view it that way, but that really was not my intentions. I'm really not that kind of person. I was just talking, and I might have talked too much.
So do you think if she was to call you, like, because this is a good part of the story, because I didn't know you guys didn't speak after that, because I didn't see nothing wrong with the situation.
No, we didn't.
As far as you having your live and doing what you did, I didn't feel nothing was wrong with that. I feel like you was celebrating the fact, like, oh, this finally happened.
Did you see the live?
I did.
I think I was there that day. I do, and I don't see any malice in that either. You were kind of like, I'm glad it finally happened. She been wanting to do it. I was like, girl, go for it,
And
and she did.
the reason why I was encouraging her to do it is because I thought it would have been I thought it was a great networking and marketing scheme because of the backstory surrounding it. You know what I'm saying? To me, I'm always thinking about business. And at the end of the day, I'm thinking about business. So when I first mentioned it to her to do it, initially she was like, "No, I don't want to do that," And I was like, "Girl, it's about getting these views and this money. Just go ahead and do it." Like, so what? It's just a collab. You're not going on a date with him. You're doing a collab. And the fact that you would be on the screen with somebody that is so closely associated with somebody that you had an experience with which was chilling with Walt, that's a no-brainer, in my opinion. So that's why I was encouraging it. But it's just that when I went live talking about it, I did talk a little bit too much in terms of the things that we spoke about, in as far as how she felt about Walt calling her a psychopath, and the day that she actually reached out to Woody and asked to do the collab, and how he didn't respond to her message right away. And maybe those things was a little bit too much details and information, but I think that in the moment when I was doing my live video, I was just so hyped. I was just in it. Like, this was like story time. Chanel and I, we were building a personal relationship. Like, we literally used to talk on the phone like every morning. Like, when she was on her way home from work, she would call me, or I would call her, and we would talk about other personal things. I know personal things about her. She know personal things about me. Now, those things I would never disclose. When I was on that live, I really felt like this is YouTube shit. I could talk about it.
Can I ask you a question? Was this your first YouTube co-worker type of relationship you was building with her? Like, was this your first, like,
was she the first person I ever had a personal relationship outside of YouTube, is what you're saying?
Well, not outside of YouTube, but pretty much just, well, you guys did say you guys talked about personal things. So yeah, outside of YouTube then.
No, it wasn't.
Because I remember, I don't know if you had a personal relationship outside of YouTube with is it Bouge?
Bouge, yes, I did.
I liked her channel, and I
haven't talked to her in a while. I miss her. I haven't talked to her in a while. But Bouge, we did have a personal relationship. She even came to my house.
Oh wow! Okay.
She came to my house and we did a collab together. We did a 2 collabs together on my channel, on her channel, and she's just not on YouTube as much. We still follow each other on Instagram. I haven't had a personal connection or contact with her in a while, but that's still my girl.
So it's safe to say that you don't carry luggage as far as when it's networking, because we did a live about this. Another fellow YouTuber that I follow that's a part of our little umbrella, Urban Therapist, he did a video about how is it okay to network with Black YouTubers because there's so much negativity. And I know you and Bouge had a great relationship. I know I had some bad experiences when it came to networking with Black YouTubers, but I never let that, I don't put it on my back. And when I go to the next thing, when I network, I don't bring it with me. So how do you feel about networking with Black YouTubers? Do you still feel a little standoffish? You put a wall up? Or you just go in as yourself and we're going to do what we do?
I definitely don't feel like it's a thing that I can't do going forward. All I know is that experience that I had with Chanel, it was a learning lesson.
Okay.
I know now not to do what I did with her going forward. You know what I mean? That's it.
I can respect it because I'm not sure if she did any kind of negative videos back towards you, or
no, she didn't.
Okay, that's
she doesn't even acknowledge it. Like, people, I noticed that if I go on her channel, if I happen to see her live, people in the chat will mention me, and she'd be like, "I'm not talking about that. She's a
She
sweetheart.
is like that. I watched Chanelly. She's kind of like, yeah, guys, come on.
Mhm.
So
And
that's her personality, and
I
yours
did
as well.
I did reach out to her after that happened. I called her, I texted her, she just never responded, and it's all good.
Yeah.
I mean, what can I do?
Sometimes, like Trey, Money Boy Trey always tell me, it's a season for everything. You don't have to be bad, don't have to be good, but you don't have to just. Sometimes you just gotta move on.
That's
So
it. That's it.
that's
I
awesome.
was planning on going to Milwaukee, everything. Like we had like plans, but
Yes. Okay.
Well,
I still got love for her.
I
well,
love it.
hopefully she's heard this, and I'm sure you mentioned that you felt that you may have spoken too much. And maybe it takes time sometimes, but she's heard you and she may be hearing you. So that's about all you can do.
Yeah.
I have to ask you a question about us. You know, I'm legendary, so I gotta always make shit about me. I'm a celebrity. It's no
Let's do
secret.
it.
It is no secret that Joy and I are in a quote unquote long distance relationship. How
Yeah.
do you feel about long distance relationships? Is that something that you can see yourself doing, or have you ever done a long distance relationship?
Um, I have done a long distance relationship before, and I absolutely don't see anything wrong with the long distance relationship. The only thing that I would say about a long distance relationship, somebody has to be making plans at some point to move where the other person is. It can't be long distance for the duration of the relationship. It has to be somebody got to make a move because
Why?
you said why?
Yeah, why?
What's the purpose if nobody is going to make a move?
Freedom.
Then you need to not be in a relationship.
Oh, see, that doesn't make sense.
To you,
Y'all can't be happy apart.
what's the purpose of a relationship if you're apart? What are you doing? What are we doing? What
I,
are we build? What are we building?
I, friendship is
We have separate bills, separate
yes.
lives.
Hmm.
What are we coming together to do? The purpose of a relationship is to come together to build something, have a foundation, and start to build upon that foundation. Like, what are we doing?
I feel like y'all jumping me, so I'm just gonna digress.
Wait a minute, Joy didn't say anything.
Y'all finna jump me. Look how she smiling. She like, yes, get him,
Because
girl.
Joy, do you agree with me?
I agree, but is there a time limit?
I think that there should be some time limit set. Because how long are you going to do this? I think that there should be a time frame where you say, okay, let's say the goal is 1 year.
Hmm.
And within that year, you're making plans to execute somebody moving. I don't know who, but somebody got to move.
You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here.
So would you okay, in that situation, would you want y'all to just choose a neutral place to go to, or would y'all want to go to either one of you's existing cities?
It depends. It depends on a number of things. First of all, how established is each party in their city? What are you leaving?
Mhm.
What are you giving up? Do you have something to lose? Does it make sense? My motto always is if it don't make money, it don't make sense. So if one party is established in their city to where they built a foundation that's solid and um, the other person can come and benefit off of that to where I'm going to come and you hold me down until I get up, then you go there. But if both y'all are on shaky ground where there's no foundation or nothing established between, in each city that you're in, then you can go to a mutual ground, mutual place. Like we can both start over fresh in Florida.
Speaking
Crazy
of
people live in
Miss
Florida.
Miss Campbell, I see that you're talking about moving to Florida.
Oh, that was just clickbait.
But are you?
No,
Have you
don't.
been in the state that you're in? Are you willing, or do you relocate? Have you been out of your?
Oh, child.
Uh,
Mama is a rolling stone.
So who in Florida?
Say that again.
So who in Florida?
Who's in Florida?
Yes.
No one that I would go to live there for.
okay.
That was a business / personal trip. But was more,
I didn't hear you. It was a what?
We know about those.
Initially the purpose of me going on that trip was a business trip. But my sister and I, we turned it into a mini vacation, and we just enjoyed the weather while we were there. So that's what that was. But it was a business trip for me.
My girlfriend, my girlfriend.
But let me say this: my son's father does live in Florida, and my son is actually thinking about moving there. So
did you pass by his house? Did y'all have lunch? I'm just here to take notes.
Excuse me, no.
Joy, that's just you next week, Joy. That's just you.
Okay. We move on.
Oh yeah, you got to make your drive-bys. I'm a baby daddy. I know how these things work.
No. Me and my son's father, we have an absolutely great platonic relationship. In fact, I'm cool with his current girlfriend that they have a child together. Like she done came to my salon. I've done her hair. Like they didn't stay at my house together when my son graduated from high school, when my son went to prom. Like we have a real serious platonic relationship.
Okay, that's what's up. That's Trey.
I'm a grown.
No, I'm just joking with Trey. Hello to everybody that's coming in the building.
You almost made me say the fuck in the voice. So I heard that you are a Kevin Samuels fan, which is shocking because most women don't like Kevin Samuels. What is it about him that you're a fan of?
I like his realness. I like that he doesn't hold back. I like that he come with statistics and facts. And whenever he come with the statistics and facts, I fact check it myself, and it's real and it's true. I like that despite what people may think about Kevin Samuels is really for the Black communities to be together as family and in marriage. And he just want Black people, in my opinion, he want Black people to just get it. A lot of Black women don't like him because he is harsh on them or whatever. Now, don't get me wrong. I personally don't like some of his antics and his tactics and the way that he speaks to Black women. I'll be like, whoa, like I don't agree with all of those things. But there's a lot of things that he make a lot of sense. And I like it.
I don't have a problem with Kevin Samuels. You know, he likes gelato. I like gelato.
You stupid.
MoneyBoy, I'm not sure if I'm right about this, but you're not a Kevin Samuels fan, are you?
I don't dislike the guy. I agree with most of the stuff that he says. I don't like he comes off as shallow at times, so he makes it about vanity. And I think we need to get away from that. That's one of the things that plagues us in the Black community is always trying to out beautify the next person or out fashion the next person or outshine the next person in general.
I gotta say that I disagree with that.
I'm listening.
I don't think that he make it about vanity. I think that he's speaking about high value men. And apparently he has high value men in his circle. So because he has experience with high value men and these high value men are in his circle, he know what they like and what they're looking for. And unfortunately, the things that he say high value men want and they're looking for in women, it may come off as shallow. But at the end of the day, I believe that is true. They want you to look a certain way, they want you to be a certain size, and they want you to be submissive.
Oh, I wasn't talking about from the male perspective. He's making the women have to be vain. The men aren't vain. It's the women that have to become vain to fit the mold of the man that they say they're trying to see.
Mm. Well, the way that I take it is that a lot of these women that come on his platform, they are seeking high value men and they don't fit the criteria. So if making them become vain or whatever the case may be is what it takes to fit the criteria for these type of men, then I guess it is what it is.
Okay, okay. What are your thoughts? Would you consider yourself a submissive woman when you're in a relationship? Because that word got me in trouble a couple weeks ago.
Big trouble.
I was told by my guy that I'm not submissive,
Ooh, well, it's true then.
but I don't think that that's true.
Okay, let me ask you a question before you say that. What is your definition of submissive?
Maybe I'm not.
Definition yet.
He didn't say it for no reason.
She looked up and said, "Yeah, maybe I'm not." No, really, seriously.
Being submissive is oh shoot.
Is that your agent? They've been calling a lot lately.
Being submissive is, in my opinion, is a woman or a person who can listen to their partner without um, questioning anything that they are telling them. Um, Listening, trusting what their partner is telling them to do or not to do. Um, just basically like no back and forth banter with whatever it is that your partner is telling you that they may think is good for you or whatever the case may be. Just like really just wholeheartedly trusting this person with everything.
So is it his fault that you're not submissive? Because basically what you're saying is you don't trust the motherfucker.
It's not that. It's just I think that
It's black women don't know how to be submissive. They weren't taught. Well,
I,
this generation
you
wasn't
took the
taught.
words out of my mouth. You took the words out of my mouth. It was something that I wasn't taught to do. You know, when you've been independent and you've done things for yourself for so long, it's hard to just completely yield to another person and you know in that way. And I'm not saying that I don't ever listen to anything that's being told to me or said to me, because I do, but sometimes it's a situation where I have to make sure first because I'm so used to doing me and being me, you know? And like MoneyBoy Trey said, is something that is not, it wasn't taught. It wasn't taught to me.
What about when you go because that word is so strong as far as when you enter into friendships with females, or when you like right now, like employers, you're being submissive to them as well. So how is it that you can do that with them, but when it comes to a partner, it's like, yeah, no, I'm not going to trust too much of what you said.
And you know what? I think that's why I don't have an employer, because I can't listen to nobody.
Okay, let's not
Wait,
talk about
hold on. I gotta go to the comment section because they got good comments. Kim says, I think a man can be submissive, and it goes both ways. Men are always, when men go into a relationship with a woman, they automatically become submissive because it's certain shit that women expect that we just do without question. And then Russ says, what the hell did Russ say? Russ says if a man is submissive to a woman, she will not respect him. I disagree, Russ, because of the reasons that I just said earlier. When we go into a relationship with a woman, it's certain shit that we just know we have to do without them having to ask or tell us. So we're automatically submissive because that's our woman.
That's that. I think that's maybe your opinion and from your perspective, and maybe how you do things. But I don't know if that's the case for most men.
So what do you mean? So you don't think men are submissive? Men don't do shit like open doors, change flat tires, yada yada yada,
Oh,
pick up the tab. That's submission.
that's being submissive.
Yes, that's a form of it. Submission doesn't have just one general form like you do what I say. I
Oh,
think that's why a lot of people are scared of that word and they just be like, hell no, I ain't oh my bad. No, I'm not submissive. It's not a bad thing.
it's not. I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I agree. I don't think that is a bad thing at all. I just didn't never think of that as being submissive, but because if that's the case, then I would say that I do have a lot of submissive qualities, because I do things like serve plates and make food and cook dinner and screw the way you want to be screwed, and you
And women find that shit wrong nowadays. I'm not cooking no nigga no meal and all that shit.
nah. One thing about me, I don't mind catering. Like to me, that's catering to your man and catering to your woman, or just taking care of them, doing what you're supposed to do. These are things that you're supposed to do, in my opinion.
Exactly.
I never thought of those things as being submissive. I thought of those things as just that's what you do to take care of your mate.
Yeah, a lot of people. That's the thing. A lot of people didn't not know the meaning of it, but they only had their perception what the word meant to them. So it was like, oh no, I ain't gonna be crawling on my knees, bringing you no plate. You got me messed up. But then it's not even about that. It goes all around the board.
My man don't ever have to pick up a finger.
And that's a part of it as well. And another part is, like I said, when you said the trust and listen to your partner and don't question and everything like that. I know that you were saying that in a broad way, but I'm quite sure if your guy was to, listen, Tish, I don't think that, blah, blah, blah. You might sit back and be like, you got to think about, you know what, babe? You was right about that.
Mm-hmm.
I know you didn't did that. I know you didn't think, don't stop talking to me.
Right. I mean, it may not register initially, like off the gate, like, okay, like, the lady from Coming to America. We may not be like that, but at some point, it's like, you know what? I think you were right about that.
Mm-hmm. That's a form of it, but the word is so broad and so got such a negative thing behind it.
Niggas don't know words.
Yeah, I get it from Trey sometimes. I tell him and then he'll call me back. All right, I thought about it, but I'd be like, all right, as long as you thought about it and you heard me, and I do the same thing to him. It might take me about a week or two though.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yes.
Shoot.
How often do you all see each other since y'all live so far away?
It's been about
We've
a
seen each other
month.
like 5 times since February.
Yeah,
Since
trying to do
February.
it. About a
5 times since February,
Yeah,
and we're in November,
December.
December, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 10 months, 5 times. That's a long. That's a lot of time in between.
But between what?
In between 10 months, 5 times.
So what do you think? So not to be.
Here
So
we
when
go.
you're in the military.
Say
So
that
when you're
again.
in the military, you can't take your wife or your husband with you when you're in the military, right?
Yeah, but y'all not in the military. Oh, y'all in the military? Let me.
It doesn't matter. What the
Same type scenario.
said that to us before?
Who did that to y'all before?
No, somebody said that. Somebody said that as
I,
well. And it's like it doesn't matter. I mean, life is
before.
life. Some people are.
Well, in between time, we're both free to do whatever the hell we want to do.
That's what's up.
Yeah. There's no financial burden between us. He come to Vegas, I go to Memphis. There's no financial burden between there. Is it happens, it happens.
I don't know. Maybe I'm needy or clingy or something because I need to see my man. Like, if it was a long distance relationship, me personally, I would need to see my man at least twice a month.
Hmm. That's your preference about it. Hey,
Yeah,
your
at the
pockets.
very least.
You are a bit clear. How often would you like to talk on the phone per day?
Every day.
How,
How long?
How often per day?
Yes,
At least maybe once or twice a day.
like 8 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour.
In the morning, just to say good morning, have a good day, how you doing or whatever. But then at night, we need to talk before we go to bed and, smooch on the phone, have phone sex and all
now,
that.
when you say that you have to see him twice, like that's too long. Is it the thought process of what he doing, what's going on?
No, no,
Oh,
it's
okay,
not that.
all right,
I like that. I have to have that physical interaction.
okay.
Mhm.
I feel you. It's different strokes, different folks, and
Yeah.
I get that a lot from a lot of people. Like, oh, how can y'all do that? But you know, it's new to me as well, and I'm adjusting to it. And I don't really. I'm having a great time with it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
If it's working for you all, then that's all that matters.
So, but then it's people with their perception. I'm glad you're saying like that because I hope you ain't gonna end this live and then you go live and be like, the fuck, she's stupid.
Absolutely not. I would
Just
never
joke.
do that.
It was a
I
joke.
would,
It was a joke.
I would never do a
You
thing
have
like
to
that.
handle it though. It's a lot of people who can't handle it, and I'm saying I'm okay. They're like, you're stupid. You don't know what he's doing. I'm like, kind of, sort of, I do, but if you guys think I don't, it's like an insecurity inside of other
Listen,
people, and they want to put it on me. Like,
I
but
like
my,
logical thinker though. They said I don't want to see my man every day. Get right. It's like long distance. It's great. Y'all don't have to. You can't argue. You can't be mad and go sleep on one side of the bed and put on the couch and all that other fuck shit. You can't get tired of that person.
yeah, I I'm a strong believer that whatever makes another person happy, that's what make them happy. I'm never going to be in a position, in a seat to sit here and judge you for what you're doing because obviously it's working for you. And what I don't like is when people put it all on the woman to be feeling the way about something. What about MoneyBoy Trey? He don't know what you're doing either. So is he stupid? Is he dumb?
I pointed this shit out. Nobody ever asked me. Nobody ever called me dumb or any of that.
Why do you have to be the dumb one or the stupid one? Because you're the female? It's the double standard for me.
it is, honey, child.
I pointed this out to all the critics and they just ignored it. They was like, "No, she's stupid.
No,
You ain't stupid. You could be you just out here fucking anything. You ain't stupid though. You don't know what Joy doing, but you ain't stupid.
She could be out
The
here
fuck?
doing anything. She could be out here doing it too. Then what?
Oh, child.
They don't
You
care.
don't know what to say, but hey,
It's
we're
not.
for a public opinion, so
You know what? You know what? Women, it's not that important to me. It's not that important to me for me to sit here and think about how Joy makes me feel or whatever. I just don't care that much.
And see that, and you're a woman saying that. So imagine how I felt when a legendary celebrity kept talking about my dick.
Trey.
What?
It wouldn't stop. The fuck? It's not normal.
We're getting sidetracked, so let's get back.
Let's get back on track. We're gonna get off of y'all. Let's get on me.
Yeah, she said, yes, let's put it back all on Letitia. So, like Trey mentioned recently, because I was kind of sort of watching you in Miss Virginia's live earlier.
Oh, did you watch? You saw it? Y'all saw it?
I can tell you a bit irritated at this point.
What you mean?
Just the point that you can do a live with a person, and it's going to be critics because I found that I get a lot of slack when I do reviews on things. So the woman did do a review, but on top of her doing her review, she also insulted you as well. It's do your review, respond, say what you got to say. But when the throwing the daggers and the daggers, like for what? So how do you feel about reacting to what you do on YouTube and how people perceive you? Because I guess the Shady Bells is getting the reputation as being shady when you're not trying to be shady. You just be having a normal conversation.
Just be having a normal conversation. So how do I feel about how people perceive me, you said?
Yes. Especially the one that's doing the commentary on you.
I really don't care how she perceived me or how anyone else perceived me, because I'm going to stand by the fact that these people don't know me in real life. They see me come on a video a couple of times a day or a week or whatever the case may be. And you really can't judge a person from what you see on a camera. You have to be with them day to day to really get a good feel of them. That's why I don't understand how this woman, Big Nose Cindy. That's
a funny name, by the way. She said you keep leaving the pod off. She said, say her full name, damn it.
Big Nose Cindy B, or I don't know. I heard something about a B with I'm like, it doesn't matter.
What it is. I just remember seeing Big Nose Cindy when her name was Big Nose Cindy. But Big Nose Cindy, aka Connection Rejection, I don't understand how could she say she don't like me? Like, I'm a strong believer that in order to not like someone or in order to hate someone, you have to have had a personal relationship with them. You have to have had some type of love for them in order to not like them or hate them, whatever. Like, because like the saying goes, it's a thin line between love and hate. The only people that can hate you is somebody that you had a close connection with, a bond with, you had love for, and they can do things or say things that can really get next to you. Like those kind of people know you. They know things about you that they can use to hurt you or do whatever. Like, this lady don't know me. She don't know me, and I don't know her. So I really don't dislike her. Do I like the things that she say about me? No, not necessarily, but do I care? Does it pierce my soul? Does it make me does it make me lose sleep at night? Does it make me be like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Big Nose Cindy said that I was an alcoholic and I was a piece of dog poop and I'm a liar and this. No, when I do my reactions, it's for kicks and giggles and views, and that's it. And I just keep it pushing. But after tonight's live, that would be the last time I ever say anything about this lady. I'm never going to mention her name again. And eventually, the more that I ignore her, she will go away. And that's that.
I noticed you be cooking on your channel. What's your favorite dish to cook?
Oh, my favorite dish to cook. Well, it changed.
Do you cook pig feet?
What'd you say?
You cook pig feet?
No, I've never even had pig feet. I've never tasted pig feet a day in my life. But my favorite dish, the favorite dish that I used to like to cook was stewed chicken. Now my favorite dish to cook is salmon with broccoli or salmon with asparagus.
How do you cook your salmon?
Look, I just had some salmon tonight. That's so funny. I cook it many different ways. I made pan sear it on top of the stove tonight. I pan seared it with some fresh minced garlic. Not fresh minced garlic, with some minced garlic. Or sometimes what I would do is I put it in the oven and just cover it with aluminum foil and make sure I, cover it with a lot of garlic powder because I love me some garlic.
No lemon pepper?
I've never put lemon pepper on my salmon before. Mm-mm.
Do you use country crock or butter?
Country crock.
Oh, you a real nigga.
Yes.
You a real nigga for that one. I had to check. You ain't a real nigga if you ain't got no country crock bucket in your refrigerator with spaghetti in it. Or some other type of food.
What other type of food?
I said, or some other type of food. We'll put anything in there. That's the original Tupperware.
Yes, in that country crock container, we definitely gonna store our food in it.
Although the new ones aren't as sturdy as the old ones, but they still work.
I never noticed that. I haven't noticed that.
Yeah, they're like rectangular shape now.
The country crock
Yep.
They are. You're right. They're not the round top anymore. They the rectangle. You're absolutely right.
See, I notice things. So who is the person that you want to collab with the most? If you could collab with anybody or interview anybody.
I haven't thought about interviewing anybody outside. I did one interview and that was with Chanelly. And I don't know. That's a good question. I haven't even thought about that because I didn't think of my channel as a channel like that. I did that interview with Chanel because it was she was a hot topic at the time, surrounding the whole chilling with Walt situation. And again, I mean, I'm here to get views. I knew it would get me some views. I'm just keep it up.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
It's a little messy. It's a little messy. How did you feel about the animal crackers and apple juice?
The what?
The animal crackers and apple juice.
When we was kids, like.
So on their initial meetup, that's what he asked for.
That's what makes her response about when we were kids all the more funny.
When Walt and Chanelly met up and she went to bring him something, he asked for animal crackers and apple juice.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, it's always been funny ever since because she put the pictures up and everything on her channel.
Animal crackers and apple juice.
She said, "I'm going to the store. You want me to bring you something?"
Yes, I remember now.
The daycare special.
Okay. I forgot about that.
That has been my all-time favorite. When me and Trey, when he came to Vegas, I said, "What you want me to bring you? Some apple juice or some animal crackers?"
I was in Vegas in July.
Were you? Oh my gosh. Did you have a good time?
I had a wonderful time.
We're going to have to meet up on the strip one time when you come back.
Yes, honey.
You gotta come again.
Yes, I had a wonderful, wonderful time when I was out there. Yes, I did.
You see, I'm not a creep.
I don't get
collabs myself, so
I don't get creep from you. So
thank you.
I
really enjoy this YouTube. I love traveling. I like going to different places. I met it with a couple of different YouTubers. Me and Trey, we met up with some YouTubers, and it's always been all love. It's great. It's fun to me.
I saw that you guys met up with PP.
Yeah, we did.
Yep. Did I go to Arkansas? Y'all went to Arkansas?
We drove to Arkansas. We also met with another YouTuber from Arkansas, Katie Talk 101. She's an awesome YouTuber. We met with the Huggy Effect.
Mm-hmm.
It's just awesome.
I enjoy it too. I mean, I think that meeting up with other YouTubers is a great way to grow your channel. In fact, Virginia and I, we spoke about that today after we did our live show together. My son lives in Charlotte.
Okay.
And she lives in North Carolina. So we did speak about, the next time I'm going to be in Charlotte is in May. One of my cousins is getting married. And we may just meet up and get on the camera together. I think that, like I said, it's a great way to grow your channel. And especially with a situation like with me and her, we had a little bit of controversy surrounding us. So, when we do meet up with each other in person, if we meet up with each other in person, that's going to be like, oh, Letitia and Virginia, Big No Cindy Connection Rejection said that we're married. So, we're going to get together. That's my wife. Yes, August. Shout out to Charlotte, the QC. I lived in Charlotte for 10 years. So I'm all about it. I lived in Charlotte for 10 years. I lived in Atlanta for 5 years. I lived in Rock Hill. Well, when I was in Charlotte, I lived for those 10 years, I lived in Charlotte, and I also lived in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and Chester, South Carolina. So, but they are all like closely connected. So yeah. Hey, Virginia.
That's what August and them is at too. We're gonna have to too. We gotta do North Carolina. But yeah, when she was who she was. She was who she was. Literally the same person. Philly Phil.
Okay.
It was just like a cool vibe. You know what I'm saying? So nobody can never take that experience away from me. As much as people try to take that away from me, you just met. I met a millionaire. I'm like, but that was my experience, and I enjoyed it. And I got my podcast on the plane.
Who's a millionaire? I need to meet them.
See,
be love. I'm not gonna talk about one of your shady bills. So we're gonna move on past that one.
Oh, okay.
I remember you coming in the conversation one day in the chat, and we were talking about striking, and you asked me. When did I think it was, or is it ever appropriate to strike? Do you feel like it's ever appropriate to strike anyone?
Doom, 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 doom.
Personally, I never even thought about striking anybody. Me personally, I don't even know how to do it. Like, what do I do? How do I do it?
I don't know the steps either. That's why I said I wouldn't. That's why I said I personally would never do it.
I can't say. I think it depends on the situation for the individual. If you are an individual who feels like someone violated you to the point where you felt completely disrespected and violated, if you feel like you want to strike them, then go ahead. Like, Virginia struck Big No Cindy. And I think that she was well in her rights to strike her because she specifically asked her to not put her face on her channel. And she told her, if you do it, I'm going to strike you. Big No Cindy did not believe that she would do it. And she did. Like, if I ask you, like in a situation like that, I think that you are very well within your rights to strike the person. If I ask you straight out on a video, please do not put my face on your channel. You can play my voice in the background and everything, but do not put my face on your channel, because if you do, this is a warning. If you do, I'm going to strike you. And then 20 minutes later or less than an hour later, you do what I asked you not to do. Now you're testing my gangster.
Okay. See, I don't even know all of that history with Miss Virginia and the other lady. So
y'all have to get Virginia on here to do an interview with her then.
Set it up. Tell her to pull up on me.
She's in the chat room too.
Oh, I did just see her name.
Yeah. I was like, ooh, this is a lot.
In a situation like that, I do think that you're well in your rights. I think so. Also, it just, like I said, it just depends on you as an individual. If you're like a big content creator who has like hundreds of thousands of subscribers or millions of subscribers, and you feel like you put a lot of effort and energy into your content and people just play your content and you don't want that to happen, you're well in your right to strike whoever's playing your content. Like Tasha K don't play that. You know, you cannot play Tasha K's videos. Kevin Samuel, you can't do it to him. You know what I'm saying? But there's certain big content creators that don't care, like Kwame Brown. He don't care. Like he let everybody eat off of him. He say in a heartbeat. That's another one I like. I like Kwame Brown.
Ooh, put the tractors and the mother in the chat.
I'm gonna block all you motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah, MoneyBoy, you don't like him, huh?
Nope, and that's why we argue all the time.
Why you don't like him? What is it that he did that or does that you don't like? I mean, I don't see why people don't like him.
He's a hypocrite.
In what sense?
Here we go.
He said all the media does is attack black men, and that's all he does.
Say that again.
He came out saying all black media does is attack black men. He's now a part of black media, and all he does is attack black men.
He attacked black men that attack him.
No, he doesn't. LeBron James ain't did nothing to him. Russell Westbrook ain't did nothing to him. It's several other. Lil Nas X ain't did nothing to him.
He attacked LeBron James and Russell, whoever you said.
Russell Westbrook, Lil Nas X, and anybody else whose name he can drop.
Did he attack Lil Nas X, or did he do commentary on the things that he's doing to like distort the minds of young people? So you're okay. You would be okay. That's a whole nother topic.
We're here. Bring it. Bring it. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Just show it.
I'll just show it.
You try to use words.
Come on, Cletus. Come on.
Lil Nas X is doing the most. Okay. Me personally, I'm gonna keep my lips.
How was Lil Nas X any different from Elton John or any other homosexual performer that preceded him?
I don't know what Elton John did, I don't know what Elton John did. I don't know.
His era knows. The only thing different is social media. He has it's more people covering him.
What was so tell me, what did Elton John do in his era?
He wore risque stuff, no different than Prince. The same shit that they're saying Lil Nas X is doing. He's not the first one to do devil imagery and all of that type of stuff and gay people in jail and all that other good stuff.
And guess what? Wait, I see somebody said, ask Letitia, couldn't she still press my hair? I love the way she still. What city you in, girl? Are you in Charlotte or New York? I could get you. But anyway.
Do you have any hair care products as well?
No, I don't have any hair care products. No.
Before you guys get into that subject, we need to segue into that business situation as well.
Okay, we'll get into it.
Captain, because I know I heard about it. I'll be on your channel.
We're gonna get into it. back then when Elton John and those other guys were doing the things that they were doing, they didn't have social media, but they had things like the Inquirer, they had the magazines. So, ETV, Entertainment Tonight, things like that. People were talking about them, and they might not have had all good things to say. They might not have had all bad things to say, but they were speaking about the things that, the clothing that Prince wore and I don't really know too much about Elton John, though. I can't speak on him. But yeah, it wasn't social media, but there were platforms out there, or not platforms, but how should I say this? I guess outlets, or like I said, magazines.
Media,
Yeah.
period.
There was media. There were people talking.
Dennis Rodman was walking around in a wedding dress in full makeup in '98.
And he got talked about.
But I'm saying, you said Lil Nas X is doing the most, and I'm saying, what is he doing that hadn't been done?
The point is that they all were doing. Okay, let me just say this: they all was doing the most.
He's kissing men on
In
a award show. Even though I know that's not women did it too, but it was just still a shocker when he did it.
The bottom line is those people got talked about as well. People talked about Dennis Rodman all the time. The media talked about Dennis Rodman like a dog, wearing all that different color hair and doing it, getting married in Vegas on a whim. Like a lot of things that Dennis Rodman did, people talked about in a negative manner. The only difference is that we have social media, so more people has access and is privy to the information, and more people can voice their opinion on things like regular people. It's not just people that is a part of a network, of major network. Now we all have a voice on social media platforms. That's the only difference. But they were talked about. And I think that if you got a platform and you got an opinion on something, you can talk about it. And that's what Kwame Brown does. And I
ain't mad. He attacking him for being gay, but he big ups his cousin for being gay.
He not attacking him for being gay, because
yes, he is.
The way that he explains himself is like, okay, there's nothing wrong with being gay, but
what's his problem with him then?
The imagery that you're putting out there for the young people is not
his cousin walks around in a dress on IG and he shouts his cousin out.
Oh, I didn't know his cousin walked around in a dress.
He wanted his cousin to beat up a YouTuber. He kept bragging, "I'll have my cousin knock you out," talking to another YouTuber.
His cousin is a Instagram. So what do you call it? Instagram.
It's a celebrity.
Insta famous.
Yeah, he rolls with and he is. He's gay.
I know. I've heard him speak about his cousin being gay and stuff, but I didn't know that. The way I got it was that his cousin is a gay guy that is not flamboyant. That's the way
this
that
nigga cousin wear colored wigs and dresses.
Really?
And he like 6'4".
Oh, well, that's
his name. The baddest bitch. I mean, I don't know. I didn't even know that was his cousin. To be honest, when I said, "Oh, damn, that's your cousin," because he be on all of those Instagram videos. He do little parodies. He like do the little comedy thing. So it's a new world. So I was just
he don't have a problem with his cousin doing that, being in public, but he got a problem with Lil Nas X when you can control seeing Lil Nas X on your TV screen and stuff. You can't control seeing his cousin if you live in Atlanta.
I think the problem was when Lil Nas X said "F everybody's kids." I wasn't. Listen, I didn't care when the man said it because I'm like, okay, he ain't talking to my kids because they don't listen to Lil Nas X. But
right, he ain't talking to my son.
Yeah,
ma'am, have you not seen this?
I'm like, for what? Like, that man said what he got to say. I don't care that he said "F everybody kids." He ain't talking about mine.
Joy, have you not seen the campaign that black women have gotten behind on the shirts that say "fuck them kids"?
Who? What?
Black women are walking around in shirts that say "fuck them kids."
I've never seen that before.
You never
I will
seen me in
post.
that shirt.
I
So
will
just
post
tell my
it
girl.
on IG when I get off this joint
Yeah, I want to see this.
and my community wall.
I want to see this. I have never
I
heard.
know a chick in Memphis that sells them.
What?
You can Google it right now. Google "fuck them kids" and watch how many shirts pop up.
Let me see.
And then they got some now they done added and they added two on the back because they got a Grinch for a Christmas one now. So Lil not like we mad at Lil Nas X for saying that. There's no different than Charles Barkley saying I ain't no role model. Fuck your kids. Show responsibility. Kwame just is a bully.
You can't blame Kwame for that.
And I don't like him because he ain't legendary.
No, wait a minute. I see Michael Jordan face coming up everywhere when I typed in "F them kids." Michael Jordan. Why is Michael Jordan's face coming up? Why is Michael Jordan's face coming up like this?
Hold on, let me Google this.
Well, I see a t-shirt.
I'm typing the word all the way in.
It says "fuck them kids." I'm getting high with the Grinch with the Santa Claus hat on it.
Yeah.
But that's not a woman wearing it.
Oh no, there's more. That's just the latest Christmas edition.
Oh.
They say "fuck them kids" shirts and then go to images.
Y'all done went down a rabbit hole. I'm not doing it. I'm not even looking at it.
So I want to ask you guys another question. How did you guys come across my channel?
I was actually following you.
How did you
follow you from when this sector actually just from the whole Walt and Cindy situation?
Yeah.
So I was following you first.
Right. Okay.
Not gonna laugh from boy stop capping.
Everything because Booge, when she interviewed Adrian's
the guy, the Jamaican guy.
Yes. I've been here.
Okay.
So yes, it's all my fault. I'm one of your fans. I'm one of your fans. It is what it is.
That's sweet.
So,
and so MoneyBoy Trey, you said you found me through Boy Stop
submissive. He was submissive and he's following my lead. Where I know he goes. He's submissive. He goes where I go.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So now he's nah, I'm just joking. Let me stop kidding.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Once we got over it, we were networking. He was more of the networker. I was more like, I love everybody. And then we started communicating and talking with everybody, and we became cool and flowing and conversation. This is what he does on his channel, period. And this is what I do on my channel. It's not about drama or tea. You will find us up here just having discussions about all kind of things.
Yeah.
And it never ends with a F you or a B or get off my. It never ends like that. It's always a discussion. So
I
feel about it right now. I feel like, oh wow, this is really cool because I'm talking to you and not talking at you. Because sometimes people want to interview you, but they want to talk at you. So, girl, tell me about this. Girl, what happened when you was over there? Nobody got to talk about all that.
Right. Okay.
That's just how it is. And I know you got that vibe too, because I see you be over there on your channel.
Mm-hmm.
You funny as hell too, because when you be with your sisters, I was watching you and your sister walking down New York, and I was like, look at them. Life it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta enjoy it.
That's it. That's all. I think
you have one because I didn't know you had any kids. I thought you was. I was like, and then you said he was up in age because I got a 22-year-old. So I was like, what the hell are you? Black don't crack.
My son is 29.
Child.
Yeah.
Okay. Without even asking no ages and nothing, I said, okay, I see you.
My son is 29. He'll be 30 in February.
Okay.
Black don't crack the fire.
And he's actually my only child. I don't mind telling my age. I'm 49.
Okay, I'm right behind you.
I don't.
See, I already knew this through my journalistic integrity.
I I don't understand that whole narrative that women shouldn't tell their age or you shouldn't ask a woman her age. Like, I don't agree with that. Like, what is that about?
I did it to be polite, but I understand where you coming from because I don't mind telling my age either. But I did it just because people really gets offended. Like, oh my gosh, she asked me my age.
I think that is the weirdest thing. I have a girlfriend that the crazy part is that I don't even remember her age right now, but I remember when we first started, interacting and getting to know each other. I would ask her how old she was, and she used to be telling me that she was 29 for the longest. Girl, I'm 29. You don't ask her, don't worry about my age. And I used to be like, girl, what is the problem? Like, and she did tell me her age, but now I forgot. I don't even remember her age.
Now you forgot.
But I know she's old.
29 is a good age. 29 is like the level. Like you can get away with 29 if you look in between. But then you be like 29, you're about 59.
Yep. So I got a milestone birthday coming up, and I want to do something really big for my birthday.
Like move to Florida?
No, but let me just tell you, one of my goals in life is to have dual residency. So I would love to live somewhere where the weather is nice during the winter months up north and be in New York, during the summer. That is one of my goals.
Airbnb.
I'm definitely not dying in America. Fuck that.
Oh, you want to leave the whole country?
Yes, I'm leaving. I've been here. I've seen it. Well, why not visit the rest of the world? I know what it's like over here.
Yeah. So I want to do something. I was thinking about having a big birthday party or whatever, but I changed my mind. I said, you know what? I'm not doing that because I'm not spending money for people to come to my party and eat up all my food and then talk about me when they leave the party. Oh, that party was this. And, oh, did you see this? And like, you know how black folks. I'm going away somewhere. I don't know where yet, but I want to go away somewhere. And
so wait a minute. Your son is 29, and you have the big one coming up. So that means you guys are going to be at the same time?
We both have milestone birthdays coming.
That's awesome. My oldest is his birthday is the day before mine, so I always feel
really.
So he's August 4th. I'm August 5th. So I always So I feel that. I like that. So you guys gonna hit that? Oh, great.
And my mom too.
Okay.
My mom is 69, so she got a 70th birthday coming.
Wow, that's gonna be awesome.
Mm-hmm. So his birthday is in February. He said he wanted to go away somewhere for his birthday too, but I don't know yet. We're gonna figure it out. Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all happy, like I'm going.
Yeah, my son is not like a social media person. He has Instagram. I'm saying this because you said you didn't know I had kids. If he was like that, I would have been showed him on my YouTube channel because I've been to his house in Charlotte several times and I did videos at his house. But he's like, "Ma, I don't want to be on camera. Like, I don't want to be seen by your fans." And because he just feels like he always say stuff like, "Ma, your channel's gonna blow up one day. You're gonna be real famous, and I don't want to be a part of it." So
understandable.
He's not that person. He's like, I'll stay behind the scenes. But
I said it like that because for me, myself, I wish some things I didn't expose as much as I did on social media. So I really look at people who don't expose a lot. Mm-hmm. So I'll be like, all right, we don't hear too much about children or Because I got exposed to a lot of things for a lot of different things, and I just be like, oh my gosh, but nothing never affected my life the way they thought it would affect me. Mm-hmm. So when I said I didn't think you had kids, I didn't think like you didn't. I just like you don't never talk about it. So I think, dang, I wish I would have been like that. I wish I never been outside and told my real name when I first walked out here, thinking people were people. But these some crazy motherfuckers on here.
They treacherous.
Jeez Louise.
These people are treacherous.
Oh my gosh, they want to know everything. Like
everything. And you know, it's funny that you say that because I don't think that I tell a lot about my life, but my guy does. He feel like I talk too much about. He think I'm too much out there, and I'm like, what? Because he's also not a social media person. He's like, yo, I don't want to be a part of that.
Tell him you're a celebrity. The fuck.
But there is a big difference when dealing with somebody who's not in this YouTube world versus somebody like myself that's dealing with somebody in social media.
Yes.
They don't understand it at all. They think that shit is stupid, it's dumb. What the hell? Who the fuck you talking to? What's he say? You're like, hey, just chill. They be ready to. So
you dealt with somebody before MoneyBoy Troy that wasn't
when I first started, yes, and
they couldn't get with it.
They didn't understand. They didn't understand.
Definitely do
not. Yeah. It's definitely tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. Because like you said, they don't understand it. It's like, yo, like, is that your life?
Yes. And then when you get done, you want to talk about it. They don't really want to hear about it. I'd be like, I don't. It's a tricky balance with Joy and I on that as well. Cause I'd be like, when I cut this shit off, I don't care about what's going on with you.
And I'll be like a little. He'd be like, please. I'm like, no, but did you see this? He'd be like, I don't want to talk about it no more.
Like,
nigga, I'm off.
We're not on there anymore. Like we're done with that right now. Let's talk about it when we're actually on the platform, and that's it.
Oh gosh, it's different, but here we are.
Official Urban says, I'm watching one of your videos. You only do eating videos? No.
She talks while she's eating.
No, I do cooking videos. I
vlog. It's about you eating. Listen, child, thank you. Because I just be like, when I be seeing some people eating, I just be like, close your mouth. What? You literally sit there. So, and I don't.
Yes, you made eating boiled eggs so classy.
None of that.
Yes.
You said I make eating a boiled egg classy?
Yes.
Eating a boiled egg can look nasty in somebody's mouth, child.
That's funny you say that because one of my cousins, she said she don't like to listen to me eat because I smack all the time, and I'm like, okay.
She's like, you smack less than some legendary grown men that I know, but that's another subject.
What happened?
I said you smack less than some legendary grown men that I know, but that's another subject.
Okay. I don't know what you're getting at with that one, but
he's pulling his shady bells out right now.
Yeah, I say that nigga watching, he know who I'm talking about.
Wait, he got some shade in him too.
I'm just saying.
The legendary church play CMA, that's who I'm talking about.
If you are a part of my audience and a subscriber of mine, then you are a shady bell. So MoneyBoy Trey, State Gang over here being shady right now.
And like that, then hey, take full responsibility.
You being shady. Wait a minute. He said she's making this Popeyes look so good. I want some now. That was last night. No, when I was eating that Popeyes last night, my sister called me today. We was talking on the phone, and she was like, "Girl, why you have to be eating that bone like that on live?" She said, "I did not want you to be." She was like, she said, "When you put the bone down," I said to myself, "Watch she pick it up again."
You clean the bone?
Yes, look. I cleaned the bone. I suck the bone.
Uh-oh.
But
Disclaimer.
Wait a minute.
I don't chew the bone and suck it on live though. But if I wasn't on live, I would have sucked the marrow out that bone.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Yeah, that was a oh my.
So my sister, she was mad about that. She was like, "Girl, do not do that again." I was like, "Girl, I'm just being myself. Just being myself. What you want me to do?"
Being you, boo.
Just being me. Sure. So y'all got any more questions?
I know, Money Boy. You got any more questions?
No, those were all the ones that I had off the top of my head. I think we touched about everything.
Okay.
You have any questions?
When are you guys going to see each other again?
Next week.
December 30th.
Nice. They're going to bring the new year in together.
Yeah.
Yes, because I'm a celebrity.
Nice. I love it. I love it. I love it.
You get on my nerves. He is celebrity.
I hope you're going to Vegas because it's hot. It's cold out this way.
It's weird out this way. It was just 70 yesterday and it's like 43 today. It's just weird.
Oh, yeah, because you're in Memphis, so the weather is a little bit better than it is up north, right?
It's definitely not as cold as y'all. It's been pullover weather the past 3 winters.
What is it? What's the weather like in Vegas?
It's cold.
Really?
Cold right now. I don't know if it's because of tornado, but it's weird weather happening.
Yeah, y'all
here.
did just get snow in Vegas and in California. Well, not Vegas, but Nevada and California.
It's weird. So no, I'm going out there.
How far is Vegas from Arizona?
8 hours.
Okay.
Depending on which part, because I didn't drive 8 hours when I went to the Grand Canyon.
Arizona is one of my
Arizona and it might be skirts because it's 8 hours depending on where like you said, where you going. It's a good 8 hours.
I want to go to Arizona so bad.
Oh, do you?
I want to say Grand Canyon is like 3 to 4 hours away, if that far.
From Vegas?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I was saying it depends on which part of Arizona you're going to.
Okay.
But I know I did that in a day. One day I left Vegas and went to the Grand Canyon and to Hoover Dam.
Those are 2 spots that I would love to visit: the Hoover Dam and the Grand Canyon. Because I want to go to Vegas ever since I saw the movie How Stella Got a Groove Back. I wanted to visit Arizona because I love cactus trees, plants, and stuff. So, yeah.
Niggas can't come outside in Arizona during the summer.
Yeah, I know that heat is treacherous. That heat is something. Oh my God, it's crazy. It'd be like 200 degrees, right?
Yep. Yes. There he goes. There he go.
Ooh.
200.
Huggy.
Oh, Huggy. Hey, Huggy. All right. Well, we touched on everything. This was an awesome conversation. I really enjoyed it. I don't want to really call it an interview because I think we actually just sat here and had a good time conversation.
Yeah. I think
feel free to repost and review it, and make sure you shout out your social medias before you get out of here. I've been dropping your YouTube channel.
Anything else? We didn't get to talk about that.
Oh, my sister's business. So my sister has a hair line where she sells wigs, and it's called Black Empress on Instagram. Let me see her Instagram handle. Let me make sure that's what it is.
Yeah, you can drop it in the chat.
Okay.
This is awesome.
Let's see. I think it's Black Empress. Let me make sure.
Make sure you talk as we look for it because I'm looking too.
Wait a minute. Yeah, it is Black Empress. But why can't I find it on here? I think it's let me see, it's maybe it's underscore Black Empress. But she has a wig line and she has some wonderful, wonderful hair. She don't make the wigs. She has a manufacturer that she go through that she get the wigs. Yeah, I can't find it on Instagram. But it's Black Empress. I actually have a video on my channel where um I did a vlog where she did a photo shoot and I vlogged the whole photo shoot or whatever. So that's Black Empress for my sister. So you can find her on Instagram. When I find the actual Instagram name, when I speak to her, what I'll do is I'll put it in the comment section on this video.
Hey, you
Okay.
gotta tag her in one of your videos on your IG.
That's what I'll do. I'll tag her. Yeah, I'll do that. Also, my business page on Instagram is Here with Flair. That's HAIR. I'll put it in the chat right now.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I'll put that in the chat for my business. IG page is at Here with Flair.
Same way that it's spelled on her name bar up here.
Oh, it's up there. Yeah. Yeah. That's my business IG. And my personal IG is Tisha Campbell 72. I'm gonna put that in the chat as well. Now, if you follow me on my business um IG, I won't follow you back. Don't take it personal. But if you follow me on my personal IG, I will follow you back. So my
Oh,
personal,
you got a bougie personal. You got a bougie business page, huh?
you know what? Let me tell you something. When I first created that page, I was putting my personal pictures on there as well as my business pictures. And so I decided that I wanted to make a personal page. And when I decided to make the personal page, I was following so many people. I'm still following a lot of people on that business page. I'm still trying to unfollow as many people, all the people that don't have a business on there. I'm trying to unfollow them. But it's so many people that I'm following that it's just taking a long time for me to do it. But I don't see the need of me following them on that page. So that's why I do that. Don't want to do that. I also have a TikTok. My
Oh,
Yeah, my TikTok, my business TikTok is Here with Flair also.
Letitia, you be up there. I think I seen some of your
You
TikTok.
do all the TikTok challenges.
What'd you
She
say?
does. I be seeing her up there dancing.
Do you do all the TikTok challenges?
Let me tell you about my TikTok. Not to hit my business TikTok is whack compared to my personal one because I just started it a couple of months ago. But my personal TikTok channel page, I almost got 10,000 followers. I'm popping over there.
She a celebrity.
I ain't no celebrity, but it's a nice little situation going on over there. I just don't be on there as much as I used to when we first was in quarantine. And
Let me
that's
ask you a question.
Mhm.
When you cut your hair, how much fun are you having with the new?
Oh, I love it.
Because
I
I
love
see you
it.
been changing it up. At first, you was kind of. I seen a video. I was like, ugh, I'm so sick of this now. I'm gonna go back to my weave and da da da. But I seen that you started, spicing it up a little bit.
Yeah, and you see, I've been wearing it like this lately. Like
Mm-hmm.
this is like really, really. I'm loving this hairstyle right here because it's easy. It's
You could
fun.
actually just tie that up.
Now, was
But
that an
they
emotional? Was that an emotional rash decision that you made when you cut your hair?
No, I cut my hair because it was my birthday and I just wanted to do something different for my birthday.
Uh,
And even before that, I was thinking about cutting my hair because the back of my hair, for some reason, I think it's hereditary. The back of my hair, it falls out in the
Mhm.
back. Like I literally, maybe like a year ago, I had like bald spots in the back of my head.
Yeah, I experienced that for a minute.
And it bothered me so much. I was like, I just need to cut it. right? So it was one of them things where that was something that would happen in the back of my head, literally, I promise you, like every couple of years or something like that. But my mom, I noticed my mother's hair is really it breaks a lot in the back too. So I think it's hereditary. So that was one of the reasons why I thought about cutting my hair. I was like, I just need to cut it off and just like start over or whatever. But at the time when it was doing it, I didn't cut it off. I just started like um, using this oil that one of my clients make. I used that for like, I want to say 60 to 90 days. And it went from being like patchy bald to me having like a little afro back there, like
Mm.
just like that. And I was like, yeah. But I just wanted a new look. It wasn't even.
Now, we're not supposed to pry in your business, but men always have a problem with that. Did he get a new girlfriend with their new haircut?
No.
No, not a new girlfriend. I'm talking about you. I mean, it's always a
Did he say the fuck? Why you cut your hair?
He got a new girlfriend, but it's like, okay, I see you. Or then he was like, you cut your hair because you had some long, you had
I did.
that's insecurity for Black women because we think we gotta have this long hair because our men like the long hair, and then you cut it like, the hell you cut your hair?
Samuels.
So before I heard that money boy.
I ain't say nothing.
So before I actually cut it, I told him that I was thinking about cutting it, and he would make statements like, that your hair is one of the things that attracted me to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think that after the initial conversation where I was saying I wanted to cut it, I didn't wind up cutting it till like maybe almost a year later, or maybe 6 months later or something like that. And by that time it was like, well, it's your hair if you want to do that,
He was being submissive. Okay.
Yeah, so
That's good. That conversation always cringed me because people really are men in our culture always have an issue with that. It's just like, ugh, you got long hair.
I have pretty fast growing hair, so I ain't worried about it.
Your hair is pretty thick. You got some thick hair, so I can see that. So.
And I love wearing it. I love wearing it like this because like I said, it's easy. When I go to bed tonight, I'm just going to twist it down, twist, tie my
really cute. I like it like that. I like it the other way too. When you first got it, you was like, "Child, I don't think I could do this."
I had to put a relaxer on the back of my head.
Do you wear bonnets in public?
No.
Thank goodness.
I don't wear bonnets. Period. I don't even own a bonnet.
Do you? Okay, I know we talking long. Do you know they got men bonnets now?
No.
OMG, they got men that's. I was looking at this YouTuber and there's literally a dude. Okay, so the guy. I don't know if you guys seen the guy on TikTok that was getting beat up by his girlfriend.
No,
Dre Hugh, I forget his name. Anywho, he's like he does stupid stuff on YouTube, but they got a man bonnet now.
I didn't know that.
But I'm not surprised because you guys got to remember, Snoop Dogg came outside wearing a scarf, looking like somebody auntie.
Didn't he have rollers at one time too?
Rollers, the scarf,
the relaxer.
Now they got the bonnets.
The press and curl, the curls, the press and curl.
And then y'all complain about Lil Nas X. It's the alpha males to me.
It's the straight men. Yeah, they be doing the most too. They do the most too.
I was just like, ooh, child, y'all got bonnets for men. Okay.
I never seen no bonnet for no man.
Yeah, you got. I was dead. I was dead to the world. But yeah, that was it for me tonight. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, one other thing I wanted to tell you guys about as well. My sister She has a book that she wrote. It's called
I remember that.
Yeah, my sister wrote a book. It's called Living in the Noun, People, Places, and Things. I'll put it in the chat. You can find it on Amazon and Kindle. It's a self-help book. Living in the Noun, hashtag people, hashtag places, hashtag things. Yeah, it's a really good book.
All right.
So I put that.
Same sister with the this is a different sister.
The same sister.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She out here. She working, huh? She said pandemic.
She's doing her thing. I'm proud of her. That's my baby sister.
Oh wow. Okay. That's awesome. Living in the now, and then we got a hair Black Empress.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm here for it. I have a 15-year-old daughter that stay on Amazon looking for somebody lace front. Give her
how many children do you have?
I have 4.
Okay. 22, 15, and what's the other ages?
22, 15, 14, and a 9-year-old.
Okay. What about you, Money Boy?
18, 13, 9, 3.
Okay, so y'all got a Brady Bunch plus 2.
We do.
Yep. We got an AAU team and 3 people on the bench.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yes,
That means that means one thing. Joy, you don't have to have any more kids.
Child. You better know it. And no.
You don't have to have any more children.
You got a 3-year-old. That's good for me.
I know that's right.
All right. Well, this was awesome. I really enjoyed. I'm gonna take over and we can say good night. We plugged all the plugs we need to plug, right?
Yes, I did. Thank you so much, guys, for having me. And I enjoyed it. It was a really good time. It was fun. It was positive, and I have nothing negative to take away from this experience.
You bet not. Not for real.
Another satisfied customer.
Yes.
Yay.
Well,
and reach out to Virginia for us, because I would love to talk to her too, because I like her vibes.
Yeah,
Virginia. I like, she's spicy.
She's real spicy. She's very spicy.
She's spicy, and I liked y'all live earlier. I was like, ooh, she was like, the devil is a lie. You better tell them.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Man.
All right. Well, y'all have a good night.
You too.
Okay.
Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down.
Bye again.
Okay. How do I go out? I don't even know.
Oh, you want us to kick you? You want us to
hit
kick you?
I see it says leave.
Leave. Yeah.
Bye, guys. All right.
Yeah.
All right, money. Ooh.
Urban. Fuck you, nigga. Talk about I'm drinking beer with a straw. Nigga, you
Trey, you just ended an interview.
I sure am drinking it with a straw. Now them niggas was trying to get off on me while I had a guest up here. Now I can lay into their ass. The fuck? Why would you do that, Urban? You disrespectful.
Urban. Why are you antagonizing?
I wouldn't come in your chat doing that shit, Urban. That's bullshit.
I'm gonna have to talk to you later, Urban. I can't believe you being disrespectful like this.
Hit the link, Urban. Motherfucker.
No, end your live and do another live, sir. This is an hour, 38 minutes.
See, Joy, right now, I have to be submissive.
To do,
I know I'm being submissive. I'm going to listen to the woman. We out, my G. Peace.
MoneyBoy. Trade. MoneyBoy. trade. Private jet flights overseas, dime pieces coming by the league. Piano witch playing with the keys. Waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, racks, blue cheese. Murder ain't came up in the streets. Good dope, no price cheap. Pop pills, too high geek. Private jet flights overseas, dime pieces coming by the league. Piano witch playing with the keys. Waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, racks, blue cheese. Murder ain't came up in the streets. Good dope, no price cheap. Pop pills, too high geek. Counting hundreds with my amigos. Blue water, frozen sub-zero. Hit a lick, flip it twice. Break bread with my people. Who knock and look out the people. Clutching my desert eagle. Cock, aim, squeeze, trigger, empty clip and reload. Pints, pills, 2 kilo. Bitches coming in trio. Shaking all ass, beat the pot like Migos. Last second shot and one. Free throws, no Master P, but I'm looking for the free code. Pints, pills, 2 kilos. Bitches coming in trio. Shaking all ass, beat the pot like Migos. Last second shot and one. Free throws, no Master P, but I'm looking for the free code. Private jet flights overseas, dime pieces coming by the league. Piano witch playing with the keys. Waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, racks, blue cheese. Murder ain't came up in the streets. Good dope, no price cheap. Pop pills, too high geek. Private jet flights overseas, dime pieces coming by the three. Piano witch playing with the keys. Waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, racks, blue cheese. Murder ain't came up in the streets. Good dope, no price cheap. Pop pills, too high geek. Too high geek. Top floor, nosebleed seat. 4A, 4AB. Push star, got no key. Money boy, Lou got said. Take a picture, paparazzi. Quay Lou's, Bill Cosby. Rape a hoe, no, not me. Hashtag MB3. Primetime NBC. On lane, I do me. Dial I spit heat. Private jet flights overseas. Dime pieces coming by the league. Piano witch playing with the keys. Waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, racks, blue cheese. Murder ain't came up in the streets. Good dope, no price cheap. Pop pills, too high geek. Private jet flights overseas. Dime pieces coming by the three. Piano witch playing with the keys. Waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, racks, blue cheese. Murder ain't came up in the streets. Good dope, no price cheap.